Moses returns to Egypt after years away and is confronted with the suffering of his people. He watches as the Hebrew slaves struggle under the weight of oppression, their cries echoing through the streets. But before he can react, Egyptian guards approach. Without hesitation, he walks past them and enters the grand palace. Inside, he stands before Pharaoh, once like a brother to him, but now an enemy. Moses steps outside, lifts his staff, and calls upon the Lord. The plagues descend upon Egypt. The river turns to blood. Locusts swarm the fields. And frogs fill homes and temples. As the heavens roared and hail rained down like the wrath of the Almighty, Pharaoh stood unyielding, his heart hardened, his grip tightening, refusing to let the chosen ones go. Darkness covers the land, an unnatural night that brings fear. Still, Pharaoh refuses to let the Hebrew people go. Then the final blow strikes. Every firstborn without the mark of the Lamb is taken by death. The cries of mourning rise across Egypt. In the palace, Pharaoh cradles his son's lifeless body, his grief unbearable. Broken, he calls for Moses and finally gives the command, "Take your people and leave." As the Hebrews march out of Egypt, joy spreads through them. The people have been freed from slavery. But Pharaoh's grief turns to anger, and he sends his army to bring them back. Chariots thunder across the desert, closing in on Moses and his people as they reach the Red Sea. Trapped between the water and the advancing soldiers, panic spreads. But Moses lifts his staff once more.